Good day, everyone. Today's topic is a very important one for people of all ages and health conditions. Today, we are going to explore some foods that can absolutely wreak havoc on your health. The last one is the most surprising one. Most people actually consider it as a healthy choice. Most of you know these foods that we're going to mention in today's video, and you already know that they're bad for your health. But it's very important to understand why, and that's what we're going to do today. We are going to explain the why these foods are terrible for your health and provide some alternatives that can be much healthier. Be aware that the foods in these lists are very, very tempting. But knowing exactly what they can potentially do to your health will help make the decision to stay away from them much easier. Number 1, chips. We all love them. Some of us grew up on them. Lay's, Ruffles, you name it. So many different flavors. And everyone had their favorite, of course. But here's the thing. Chips are the definition of empty calories. When you take a very low quality potato, douse it in inflammatory oils, and deep fry it, then cover it in salt, there is basically no nutritional value. So many empty calories, and they're often chock full of a bunch of preservatives and other junk that's terrible for your health. What might surprise you is that if you had 3 ounces of chips a week, that adds to over 24,000 calories to your diet every single year, and also around 7 pounds of added fat just from that alone. So you've got to get these things out of your life. You can replace them with some healthier versions, or you can make your own homemade chips in an air fryer using high quality potatoes, no deep frying, no unhealthy fats. And trust me, they are way better for you, and they even taste better. Number 2, baked goods. Baked goods typically contain flour, often non-organic, paired with low-quality vegetable oils, like vegetable shortening and tons of sugar. Already, these ingredients do not look promising. But what exacerbates the issue is the addition of bromides. Bromides are compounds added to baked goods to improve the texture and consistency, hence making them fluffier. However, they come with a significant downside. Bromides, derived from the element bromide, interfere with the thyroid gland function. This gland, located in your neck, regulates metabolism hormones. Bromide binds to the thyroid receptors that usually require iodine, a crucial nutrient for thyroid health. This interference disrupts the production of thyroid hormones, leading to a sluggish metabolism, fatigue, menstrual irregularities for women, hair issues. It's essential to check labels for potassium bromide or brominated vegetable oil, as these are common sources of bromides hidden in processed foods. Apart from the thyroid-related concerns, baked goods pose other health risks. Many people consume them for breakfast, a time when it's advisable to keep carb intake moderate and prioritize healthy fats and proteins. Dysregulating blood sugar early in the day can set an unhealthy tone for your metabolic health. Instead of choosing these pastries, consider alternatives such as Ezekiel bread. Maybe top it with a little avocado for a nice, nutritious breakfast. Number 3 on our list is a combination of 2 foods, pasta and any type of cream sauce. So, is pasta so unhealthy? Well, the truth is that the quality of pasta you are eating and the sauce you are using with it makes all the difference. Pasta, specifically with some kind of cream-based sauce like a chicken Alfredo or just a pasta Alfredo. Just 1 cup of chicken Alfredo has over 500 calories. And let's be honest, it's so good, you want to eat like 5 or 6 cups. Your stomach will hurt afterwards. So, if you're gonna have pasta, you absolutely want to go with a low-sugar marinara sauce. Maybe homemade with fresh tomatoes is a better option. But I'm sure you already know that we all don't have time or the mood sometimes to cook. So you may purchase ready-made sauces, and that's fine, as long as you really check the labels of the sauces you're buying. Make sure that it has less than 4 grams of sugar or no added sugars preferably. Number 4, highly processed meats. Now I'm talking about hot dogs, sausages, deli meats. If there is one resounding thing that nutritionists agree on, is that processed meats are terrible for you. They can increase your risk of colon cancer, which is a major killer. And this is because they have these things called nitrates. The nitrates in them get into your digestive tract and they irritate the colon, damage DNA. And trust me, colon cancer will completely change your lifestyle. It's something you definitely don't want to play with. Moreover, processed meats are often crafted from low-quality cuts of meat, including the less desirable parts of the animal. These cuts are then combined with high levels of salt and low-quality saturated fats, creating a potentially harmful concoction for your cardiovascular health. Regular consumption of processed meats can contribute to conditions such as high blood pressure, heart disease, and even stroke. Instead of opting for these processed options, consider healthier alternatives. Ground beef or grass-fed steak provide protein-rich alternatives with fewer additives and much higher nutritional value. Number 5 on our list is fried foods. We all love them, but here's the thing. Taking some kind of meat, oftentimes a lower quality protein, putting it typically in non-organic wheat, and then dipping it in low-quality oil at a high temperature, creating all of these trans fats and other junk. I want to specifically show you some research here. They found that eating fried fish 1 or more times a week was associated with 48% increased risk of heart failure. These foods are toxic for your cardiovascular system, and it includes all type of inflammatory fats that get into your arteries and produce plaque. Over time, you can get atherosclerosis. You can even have a heart attack and a stroke if you're not careful. On the other hand, baked or broiled fish consumption reduces the risk of cardiovascular problems by over 30%, especially fish rich with omega-3 fatty acids like sardines or salmon. Number 6, dairy and ice cream. Now let's chat about ice cream first because, well, who doesn't love it? Ice cream is made from dairy, usually not organic, mixed with tons of sugar and other preservatives and flavors. The problem is, we often eat it at night when we don't want to spike our blood sugar. Now let's talk about dairy in general. Some dairy products such as Greek yogurt and fermented cheeses can be good for you in moderation, but if you're eating a lot of dairy, it could cause problems. Did you know that dairy can also make people produce more mucus? Another interesting thing about dairy is that it contains a compound called beta-casomorphin, which acts like a natural painkiller and can make you feel good after eating it. That's why some people feel kind of happy and even addicted to dairy. If you feel good eating dairy, try opting for fermented dairy products like Greek yogurt or kefir, especially in the morning, and add a few berries to it. Moving on to number 7, highly processed plant-based foods. Yes, you heard it right. Plant-based foods, especially the high-processed ones, can be very unhealthy. Adding more plant-based foods to your diet, like a yummy vegetarian chili or a power bowl with quinoa, avocados, and beans, those are great choices. But what's not so great are those fake foods trying to imitate meat, like vegan buffalo chicken or vegan teriyaki meat. These fake meats often use ingredients like gluten protein or low-quality soy protein sprayed with pesticides. They mix these with vegetable oils, fillers, binders, and even food coloring. Sounds like a science experiment, right? Yeah, and it's not the healthiest option. When it comes to tofu, make sure you choose organic. Non-organic tofu is sprayed with a pesticide called atrazine, which can just mess with your hormones and cause tons of problems. So, in a nutshell, choose better plant-based foods for your health. Stick to whole foods instead of highly processed ones, and opt for organic options whenever possible. Your body will thank you for it. And the last one on our list is the most important because most people out there actually think it's healthy. Number 8 is high sugar fruit drinks. You've probably seen these fake healthy drinks with fancy names like Green Goddess or Mango Antioxidant Explosion. They look healthy, right? But if you take a closer look at the ingredients, you'll find that they're basically sugar bombs. They're packed with fruit purees like mango, orange juice, apple, loading up with around 30 to 40 grams of sugar per serving. Sure, they might have a bit of vitamin C, but you can get that from many other sources. Here's the thing about fruit. It can be good for you when eaten whole. Whole fruits come with water, fiber, and fresh vitamins and minerals that your body needs. Plus, they release sugars more slowly into your body, which is much better for you. Fresh fruits like blueberries are especially great, as they contain beneficial compounds that can even help boost your fat-burning genes. So, skip those fruit drinks and opt for whole fruits instead. That's it, folks. We hope you found this information useful. Stay healthy, and remember, we make these videos so you can better your health and therefore better yourself. Have a great day, my friends.